you're that ghetto D girl, no limit. Just know when you roll with it like me, there's no limit, baby.
Good morning, Power 1017.
Hi,
Hey, who's this?
this is Kristen.
Kristen, where are you calling from?
I'm actually sitting in my car waiting to go into work late in Rehoboth.
No, you're sitting in your car waiting, listening out for two Usher songs. You heard them, you dialed the digits, and you want to know if you're caller 7, right?
Yes.
What do you do for work?
Huh?
What do you do for work?
I work at an independent living home in Rehoboth Beach.
You know, we have a lot of, like, caretakers and, you know, people who take care of other people on our show, like people who listen. We appreciate everything you do. You do great work.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I love it.
All right, very good. Well, look, you're going to love that you're caller 7.
No way!
Congratulations.
No way. Oh, my God. I've literally been trying to call you for days. Every time I'm in the car in the morning.
Yes, you're
I said
caller
I'm
7.
going into work late just to listen.
I love it, love it. You going to see Usher coming up this August. Jess, please give her the rundown.
Yeah, you finally made it through. Usher, baby. He is coming. He's doing a summer tour. He's going to be in Baltimore this summer, Saturday, August the 24th at the CFG Bank Arena, okay?
Yes, so excited.
Yeah, hang on the line. Got to get a little more info from you. What's the only station sending you to see Usher live?
Power 1017.
Yes, and look, keep listening. We got another pair of tickets, right? Do we have another pair?
We
got
do.
another pair?
We do.
All right, very good. Look, we're the only station sending you to check out Usher live. On the way, we got a phone check with Clarissa Jenkins. We got a 47 ABC update coming up. Also, we have Jessica's Celebrity Buzz. No, I'm sorry. We have Question of the Day. Question of the Day at 7:35. And right now, we have Meghan Ryte live on the hotline. Meghan Ryte, of course, is from Extra. They've had a ton of Super Bowl coverage from the weekend.
Yep.
Check out Extra in syndication. And we go to the hotline right now. Meghan Ryte.
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Hey, do you remember us or no?
Of course I do.
Of course.
Don't lie. Hey,
No,
look,
I'm not.
I was the
promise.
one. I was the one we talked radio, talked about Hot 97.
When I got my list, I was going through and I was like, okay, yes, okay, there's Bill and Jessica. Because I didn't tell you guys this last time, but I'm like a True Blood fan. So when I heard Bill and Jessica, it reminded me of these two characters in True Blood, but I know you guys are not vampires. So that's what I was thinking last time, which I didn't tell you.
You never know. You never know. Hey, welcome. Thank you so much for checking in again. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Love having you on. So, big game yesterday. Of course, we're promoting Extra. You work for Extra's post-Super Bowl coverage.
Yes.
Man, what a game. What a halftime show. I mean, all of it. The overtime, the Taylor Swift. I mean, crazy. Tell us all. Give us your rundown. Tell us your thoughts.
It was so much fun, guys. But first, can I say that I've been in Vegas for a week and haven't gotten in any trouble?
Really? Wow.
All right, so you're on your best behavior.
$100 on the roulette tables. But I have to say, I also play until I lose. So I knew I was going to lose, but I play for fun. But I feel like, oh, my God, I've been here a week, and I haven't gotten in any trouble. I made it to the Super Bowl early. I got to watch the entire stadium fill up with people.
Nice.
It was, like, really an incredible experience because the energy in there, especially from even from the beginning, was just at a different level. Like, everybody was just really excited to be there and to be cheering on their teams. And I was trying to figure out, like, I was like, okay, so these mostly 49ers fans? Are they mostly Chiefs fans? And then I kind of either got my answer or I found out which side was louder when all the players came in. When the 49ers came in, it was nothing but cheers. When the Chiefs came in, it was cheers and boos. And I was like, oh, what's going on here? But then I realized, okay, maybe, just the 49ers fans are being like a little more competitive.
Right.
But then I also know that we were closer in proximity to the Bay. But it was cool, just to see how excited people were. And then even when I was doing interviews, with some of our, our favorite celebs and stopping and looking at the screen or looking out into the field to see what was going on in the game because everybody was so wrapped up in this game. And then going into overtime, I was like, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah,
I'm going to lose it. I felt so invested as the game was going on for sure. And I found Taylor's tweet. I spotted it. I wasn't being a stalker, Bill and Jessica. I wasn't being a stalker. But I spotted it because it was directly in front of like where I was. So just to like see the genuine excitement and happiness of people, like I loved it. I loved it.
You're like, oh my God, that's Taylor, that's Ice Spice, that's Jason Kelsey. They're all up there. Oh my God, what are we doing? How do I get in?
Yeah, you know what? I was like, I have to talk to Bill and Jessica tomorrow. I can't try to get into this morning.
Right.
This is not going to be my time to get in trouble.
Well, you are. Look, you are Meghan Ryte. So, what celebrities were you hanging out with? I saw LeBron
oh my gosh,
there.
there were so many.
I
There
saw
were so
Jay
many
Z.
people there.
Yeah, Jay Z and Beyonce were there. I mean, I saw all of them.
Of course, you know, I texted Beyonce, and I said, hey, girl, I'm here, you know, in
Right.
case, you know, you've got some spare time. And she was like, Meg, sorry, I can't see you right now because I'm about to, like, drop all the news about my country album. In my head, that's what happened. That's not actually what happened. But I thought that, I was like, wow, what a move, too. As soon as Usher gets off the Super Bowl, you know, Beyonce's dropping that she has music on the way, and it's going to be country music. So there was so much happening last night. But I always love to run into Reba.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Always. Reba is such a light. She is so fun. She is so happy, and especially fresh off of her performance, you know. And she did say, you know, that she's performed the national anthem, you know, for years.
Right.
Since she was a kid. But this was a different stage. You know, not only are you doing it at a big stadium, but the millions and millions and millions of people who are watching. But she, you know, was incredible, and I got to speak to her when she got off stage. Also, a little sneak, Mark Wahlberg, who is a Vegas resident now.
Oh, wow. He was there,
He
huh?
lives here now.
Yeah,
So
well, you know what?
when I
Yeah,
saw
this
him, I
is
was like, "There's your
terrible.
home."
This is terrible, but you know, I heard he was single.
He is?
Yeah, I heard that him and Jenny McCarthy are going through something. Now, I don't do a lot of fact checking, but I saw.
Wow, look at you!
But hey, this might be a Bill and Jessica exclusive.
You know what I'm going to say? Look at you, because you did this to me last time. I remember this last time. I was like, I'm not falling for it again. I was like,
Nope.
wait a second. No, that's not that relationship. He's married now.
Look it up. Something might be trouble in paradise.
funny.
I don't know.
You're so funny.
So let me ask you this: the halftime show. Usher, he had a ton of different artists that came out. Of course, we heard about Alicia Keys prior, but then we saw her, we saw Lil Jon, we saw Jermaine Dupri. It was incredible. It was a great show. Ludacris was like the icing on the cake. I mean, I thought it was fantastic.
It was so much fun, and then to think like, okay, how is somebody like this going to go through, their songs in 12 minutes or something like that? I was like, that's a hard thing to do. But the way he was able to, fluidly have these guests come in and out, I thought it was amazing. And I'm just very, very proud of Usher in general for what I've been seeing him do over the past, I don't know, what has it been, like a year and a half, 2 years? He was signed to a major label. As an established artist, he chooses to get off of this major label. Which is interesting, again, for an established artist because, normally these labels, they're the machines, they're the money, they're all of these things that you think you need, to succeed. But he's like, no, I got this. He leaves this label, is independent, is in Vegas, doing all of these Vegas shows, which, of course, leads up to this Super Bowl. Is the first independent artist to perform at the Super Bowl. Has an album that drops a few days before the Super Bowl, so now those streams are going to go through the roof. Like, what a smart guy, getting ready to go on tour after this.
Yeah, well, look.
It's the few years of Usher, and I'm absolutely here for it.
The only problem that, I think the halftime show had was the guards that had to hold Swizzy back when Usher came up behind Alicia Keys.
Don't get messy. I went on his Instagram.
Hey, you know what? I saw. Yeah, I saw that. But I saw somebody had something up. The internet always wins. I didn't even notice or see, but apparently, did he forget a line?
Win. There were a couple comments about Swiss Beats. There were a couple comments about a couple of the outfits that were from Jermaine Dupri and stuff. The socks. I saw all of that online, but Swiss Beats made it very clear. This is, you guys are focusing on the wrong thing. The show was incredible, which it was. They're both, professionals here. And then you do know that Usher also got his marriage license in Vegas. Did you see that story?
No, I didn't.
I did not
no.
see that.
Oh, look at me telling you something now.
Right. Right.
See? Spill
Yeah,
it.
that's what's being reported. That is what's being reported. That Usher got his marriage license to his longtime girlfriend while in Vegas.
Wow, man, that's awesome. And then his girl said, "Yeah, but you better not come up behind Alicia Keys like that again, because we just got his license."
No, but I think it was, I think it's just great. I'm just happy for Usher, and the game was incredible. It was crazy. It goes into overtime. I'm like losing my mind. I did get a little sad when I saw the confetti fall on the face of some of the 49ers players. I was like, well, that's me.
right. Well, I will say, the haters stay away from me, because look, when it was done and she came down and she's hugging and kissing on Travis Kelce,
And
I'm like, you know what?
Kisses to each other.
That is true love. Everybody wants support like that. I think it's incredible. I think it's great.
Yeah, we talked about this last time. We were like, people feeling some type of way, but I feel like I see so many negative relationships in the public, So, again, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but they look happy. And you're right. Everybody does want that kind of support. And so I'm happy that they have it. So let's bring it for the rest of us.
Right. Well, look, Meghan Ryte, I know I got to watch the time here. So Extra, people want to check out Extra. How can they do that? It's in syndication, right?
Yes, it is. So definitely check based on where you are, what time it airs. And you can also check out the latest and everything that's going on at extratv.com. We also have a podcast for our longer versions of what does not make it on air, Extra the podcast. And so make sure you check us out. I did all this hard work. You better watch me at the Super Bowl.
Absolutely. And if people want to follow you on social media, how can they do that?
Yes, I'm on Instagram, Meghan Ryte, MeganRyte.
Very good. Meghan Ryte, thank you so much for checking in. We appreciate it. Hopefully we'll have you on again soon.
Yes, thank you so much, Phil and Jessica. Bye-bye.
Bye.